Fellow dear friends, without taking much of your time, I'm here to inform you that we are doing what we are committed to do and we are achieving results. But some of the results are not something that I will bring to you on the social media for you to see how it happens and how we are doing it. Don't forget or don't think that I forget. I didn't forget my commitment, my responsibilities, and my obligations to my beloved Biafrans and Igbos entirely, to sacrifice whatever I have to make sure that I get Igbos protected and at the same time secured from the face of danger. And I've made a comment last time. I told you that no man nor woman that will come to Igbo land and kill Igbo person or persons and go scot-free. Retaliation must follow it. Repel or repelling the attack must be on ground. As I'm talking with you this moment, I lie low. I don't want to say a word because when you talk too much, you cannot do anything. So for this reason, I decided I and my men and women to go into search of what has happened, where it is coming from, and how it happened. Because for your information, some of you who are just hearing me for the first time, I was once a detective. I served in Nigeria when it was SSS, not DSS. So as Deputy Superintendent of Police, Detective Department. So as I'm telling you this moment, we enter into bush, every corner and corner. I want to assure you that none of those dastard acts will be committed in Biafra land or Igbo land, and the people will go free. Listen, the people who committed genocide, who killed Amufu people few days ago, you think in your heart that General Metomaribe didn't hear about it, or he doesn't know about it. So this time, we are not talking too much, but we are doing too much. All right? So we have gone to retaliate over what happened to our brothers and sisters in Amufu. So we don't need to come to the air and talk about it. But why I'm informing you now is that oneme nketa no na uche odiko no n'ụra ọwụghọta. So we are never sleeping. We have not slept before, and we will not sleep until Fulani and their bandits in uniform, their terrorists in uniform, are completely out of Biafra land. I promise you, I'm not going back until this job is done. We captured some of them between Benue State and Isuzo in Enugu State and Ebonyi State. You know, Benue State, Ebonyi State, and Enugu State have a joint connection. It's like three-way junction. And that may be what you call issues or local government area in Enugu State. And the place called Amufu is a very big town. Yeah, very big town and full of people, and it's developing in a human form, the way it's supposed to develop, because we don't have government in Southeast. What we have is criminals, embezzlers. So anyone who becomes a governor have become rich with his children. That's all. Nobody cares how the whole state are feeling and how the youths, the old women and old men in that very state are feeling. Nobody goes from one rural area to another to find out what people are suffering. So, but we are taking it upon ourselves to make sure that the needful is done, because as those people they killed in Amufu cannot come back again to life, that is how they too will never be seen again in Biafra land or Igbo land forever and ever. So this time is not the time for pleading. It's not the time for sleeping. It's not the time for resting. It is the time to work seriously. It is the time to show the terrorists and bandits that human inhabitants are not meant for them. Therefore, if they know where they are coming from, they should go back to that place. Because nothing on earth that can make Biafrans or Igbos, to be precise, to agree with each other or one another. And for your information, as a man or a woman who have given your daughter to a fallen man in marriage, just to know it that both men and women that your daughter is producing are terrorists and criminals, because blood cannot change. Stealing, criminality, terrorism, and banditry is genetic. If not, Fulanis all over the world will not be killing people, because they are looking for a place they will call their own country. And the only place they found by the hands of Igbo politicians and Buhari and Tinubu is only in Southeast. Chukwu ekwekwala ihe ọjọọ. M na-agwa gị, a sụrụ ha ka akwụ, mana ọ bụghị ihe m ga-ezikọ gị ebe a. It's not what I'll show you here. So, I'm working that night. I have my men all over the place at any given time. Don't forget that there was a time I lamented so much on attack coming to Enugu State. Attack from bandits and terrorists of Nigeria government coming to Enugu State. They vow to invade Enugu State. I told you this. Go to my previous broadcasts. You will discover that what I'm telling you now is the truth. But the problem is this. Who cares? Who is General Metomaribe? Where is he coming from? What does he have to offer? You see a lot of nasty and unimportant comments and silly statements on the comment section. But one day, I believe somehow, you people shall get to know the importance of the presence and the name of General Metomaribe in the whole world, and Nigeria and Biafra land at large. So, I don't want to talk much. I'm not in Africa now to fight anybody or to kill anybody or for political appointment or as a politician. I'm now in Biafra land to save my people, to protect my people from invaders and terrorist attacks, from Fulani, Mieti Allah terrorists and the banditries from Nigeria. And I have promised to do my best in order to see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released and Biafra restoration is declared. Then I will tell bye-bye to Biafrans. I will go back to my station where I'm residing in Europe. But I cannot be in Europe and be fighting for my people. I have to come down because as an intelligent officer with hard experience, advanced in age and in field, I need to guide my people. I need to see my people through. Their cries and their tears are heartbroken to me. They run from place to place, from pillar to pillar, from pillar to post. As a child that lost the both parents early. So it's very sympathetic. And I don't find it funny when I hear that an Igbo man is injured or a Biafran man is being killed. It does not gladden my heart. It does not give me joy. So the promise I made to you is what we are fulfilling. Nobody will step into Southeast and kill anybody in the name of Nigeria or land or cattle and go free. So as I'm talking with you now, the attack is being repelled because there is nothing that Nigeria military are ready to do. They are not willing to do anything because they are bandits themselves. Police and DSS, they are all terrorists. So terrorists cannot fight against themselves. Jesus said, when the kingdom fight against itself, that kingdom shall be, brought down when the kingdom divide against itself. So terrorists cannot fight against terrorists. Then Nigeria government cannot fight a terrorist because Nigeria government is terrorist himself. And the whole world know that he sponsors terrorism in West Africa sub-region and have signed for jihadist killings, killing people with impunity day and night. He thought that the whole world didn't know. But now the whole world is signaling Tinubu and Buhari and their cousins and their aunts, their nephews to understand that we know where the mayhem, terrorism and criminality going on in Nigeria is coming from. It's from the northern Nigeria. So nobody can deny it. But as I'm talking with you now, we are on our way. We use everything we have to look for them, and we get them. Maybe some of them dodged in the bush because Fulani cannot do without a bush. And inside that bush, they stays to commit atrocities. And this is why I said that our bushes and forests must be sanitized of evil, and whatever evil being deposited there shall be uprooted out. We will not allow bandits and terrorists to take over our ancestral land. Come what may, we have vowed to protect our land and our people and our ancestral land with everything we have. The 5 states in Southwest belongs to Igbo people, and I'm an Igbo man. So if there's nothing I can do for Igbo people as my people, I have to pay the price to stand in the gap to protect their lives and properties. Thank you.